All right, welcome to the channel. This is Clarity Empress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do a collective energy reading for my Clarity Empress Collective. Hope everyone is doing well. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if the reading resonates with you. All right, so we just did an ancestor reading. Now I want to talk about healing. But before I even get into healing, I don't know what's going on in these, I'm about to say Twitter streets. I don't know um, what's going on with these, what you call it, tarot streets. Oh my God. In the tarot streets, I'm seeing smaller channels beefing with larger channels and accusing them of these magical things. I'm not going to say they didn't do it, but it's just like, what in the world is happening in the tarot community? I promise you, I don't have no reason personally to beef with nobody. I don't like a channel. I don't watch it. I don't get invested. Um, it's just a lot of interesting, weird things going on, and I just feel like folks really need some healing. Um, so let's talk about healing and let's see what comes up in the cards. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. What do we need to know and be aware of when it comes to healing? What do we need to know? We need to know. Stop clinging to the past. Gotta let things go. Tell me more, Spirit. No crying over spilled milk. Focus on the positive. Ooh, judgment, yes. Seeing beyond the illusions. Stop ruminating. If you're ruminating on something in your past, it's time to release that energy. You have to accept the past for what it is. Whatever happened, it already happened. You repeating it in your head is not going to change the outcome. It's not going to change what already happened. Okay. All right. Yeah, like we get ourselves kind of stuck in rumination over past events as if we can dissect it backwards like a detective and change the outcome some kind of way. It doesn't work like that. And we do ourselves a disservice to stay in that rumination energy. My mentee called me tonight to tell me that the sorority that she picked and wanted to go over did not select her to go move forward after the interview, and she was really hurt. But like I reminded her, they ghetto where she is, so try a different area. She just moved so she could use that area. I was like, the people in this particular area, mm-mm. And she said, they seemed to pick people in the sorority that were, it was full of nepotism and cronyism. It was people who were in the clique with each other. I think they had initially 120 interested, 80 did the interview, and they only had 40 slots. So they weeded out people they didn't know. But that's what they do. It's all about networking. So if they don't know you, how they gonna network with you? Again, but the people are ghetto. Like really, I get a lot of low vibrational vibes. So that's why I'm saying that, right? And I'm trying to explain to her that the more you ruminate, it's not going to change the outcome. You need to accept that they did what they did, and that's it. And you could pursue the same opportunity, but if I were you, I would pursue it elsewhere. So at some point, I had to remind her that rumination was not going to make a difference. You know what I mean? Practicing the problem, yeah. it is a lot of wasted energy. You're not gonna rehearse what you're gonna do next. What you rehearsing the problem for? Why are you rehearsing the past? You know what I'm saying? Tell me more, Spirit. Okay, we got the Queen of Cups and the upright energy now. Somebody is ready to receive. Somebody's being refreshed. Somebody's in their feminine yin energy. Okay, we got postponement, four coin. I'm sorry, four swords, excuse me. Somebody from the outside looking in is what I'm getting. Tell me more. And then we got guilt. Eight of swords. So does somebody need to heal something? What is going on? And suppression. Oh my gosh. Not what I expected. Okay, so before I go forward, I'm gonna say this. I was saying this at the top of the reading, but I'm gonna go back into it, and I just don't know why. So I'm just go with it because Spirit is telling me to say it. There is lately on two different. And so I seen it on YouTube with Mystic Beauty. Somebody complaining about her platform, saying that she was stealing their content. Get I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I've been watching Mystic Beauty for a couple of years now. She cool beans. I like her. Um, I may not like everything she say, but I don't like everything everybody say. Hell, sometimes I say stuff Spirit tell me to say, and I'm like, I mean, like everybody's not gonna like everybody all the time. But there's a new reader that is accusing her of more than it's just weird, right? So it's giving unhealed energy. Okay, that's why they want me to speak on it. Then there was another one today on Twitter. She posted up. I'm so confused because she's acting as if the other reader wants her husband but doesn't know that. I don't know if she knows the husband. Um, that somehow her child, two of her children mysteriously died at different points. I was so confused, y'all, and how this person that's remote to you could have anything to do with that. Now, there are strange things in the world, okay, and things could happen. So I'm not going to get up here and say, no, that's not possible. All I'm just saying is very strange that you, in particular, all these people are on this person's radar. And she's throwing up videos of that person talking about her, but the person was saying, similar to Missy Beauty, I just blocked her, I just blocked her, I just blocked her. And, yeah, it's something, it's warfare going on, it's chaos and conflict going on. People are, I don't know, I feel like folks are internalizing these readings way too much. I mean, that's why I tell you all the time, take it how it resonates. Does not mean everything that I say because your ears hear it that is for you to own. Like you don't have to own that reading. It doesn't mean that it's your story. You gotta use discernment. You got to use your own intuition. There's sometimes I listen to a reading from a reader and I'm going, damn, they nailed my entire situation. And then there's times I'm listening a few minutes in and I'm going, well, I'm just going to tune into how she interprets the cards because I appreciate those type of things from readers. But there's times when they be like, catch my attention a different way. And I'm like, yeah, that happened to me. Oh, yeah, that definitely happened to me. You know what I mean? It's just, and to hear these women go back and forth with the spiritual war, it's kind of crazy because they're trying to convince people that this is happening. And it's really, now there could be past life issues with the two of them and they cross paths in this lifetime in this way. You know what I mean? Like it could be some fact to it, but it comes off really strange. I can't even, I just don't like seeing it personally. I wish it didn't happen. I wish that didn't, that those type of things didn't go on. But it's like to me, it's throwing up a red flag. It's giving warnings. It's like pay attention to this because it ain't come across your feed for no reason. So So just pay attention. I might not be involved. I'm not hitting no likes. I'm not sharing none of that stuff. I'm just observing, and I feel like I'm filing it for a reason. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm, I might have said that in the past, but I know another reader says that too. It is always about your spiritual team. Like I have my certain set of ancestors and spirit guides that work with me. They tell me what I need to say and what I need to do and how I need to move accordingly, right? But you all have them. Some people's are stronger than others, and it's only because if you take the time to acknowledge your ancestors, they can do more for you. So if you set up your altar or you call their names or you say prayers and you include them, they're and you constantly give them energy, they give you energy back, right? So that's what grows your spiritual team is when you honor your ancestors. You know, now some people don't, and they still have strong ancestry. But if they went down their family line, looked at their traits, looked at what was going on with Auntie, so they would get a clue like, oh, Auntie so and so was Ida May. She was strong in the spirit. She did this, and that. And when she was alive, people used to come to her and da 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 da. It would explain a little bit more of your gifts because those things pass down. They're in your DNA. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't pay attention to their gifts until they manifest in a way that's probably saved their life. Tell me more about this king and clinging to the past, spirit. Yes, Spirit said let that go. You know what I mean? It's time to accept something, move on from it, and start fresh. Whatever whatever's being held on to, it's time to surrender and release it. So it says, so you can glow and grow. Like I said in the last reading, it's time to let it go. Tell me more, spirit. Crying over spilt milk don't get you nowhere. Oop, that's too many. Tell me more. Now these are sticking. What the hell's going on with my cards lately? When my cards stick and there's nothing on it, there's some stubborn energy involved. Spirit don't want to say it. They don't want me to pull it. All right. And this flew out upside down. So somebody's feeling weak. They lacking courage. They're lacking self-worth. Tell me more. Oh, Ace of Cups. The Queen of Cups is holding the Ace of Cups. She, she goes with the flow. She is maintaining her emotions. She's keeping things to herself. She's not giving out her cup unless you're worthy. You can't get anything unless it's coming from an overflowing cup. Tell me more. This is similar energy to the last reading. Traveling, Eight of Wands energy. Somebody needs to really go somewhere. They need to pick up, maybe go on vacation or just maybe move somewhere. But they need to pack up and go. Tell me more, spirit. That's Sagittarius energy, that traveling. You got Eight of Swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Somebody stuck in their head, feeling guilty, wanting forgiveness. Somebody's being stubborn. That's giving Aquarius energy. That's a fixed sign, more stubborn energy. We got Cancer on the board. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the Queen of Cups. Oh, come on. I really can't seem to get one card. And they don't want to tell me what's going on with this guilt. Somebody wants forgiveness. Somebody wants forgiveness, y'all. And they want it in the worst way. Silence. This is the star energy, but it's showing the moon. This person wants forgiveness. They want to have hope. What's the bottom of the deck? Oh Lord. And they being strategic. Politician or politics. Somebody's playing politics. Somebody's trying to be strategic. Somebody feels suppressed, depressed, traumatized, stressed, all of that. Somebody with suppression, they feel like the weight of everything around them is sucking them down. Kind of like quicksand. When I was back in the day when I was a kid, the show Love Boat and Gilligan's Island, every now and then they ended up in quicksand. I don't know why. Never knew what quicksand was, but thought that growing up that one day, I'm going to come across some damn quicksand, and what am I going to do? I used to watch how they would try to get out of it. And I don't know why that was. I mean, it would stress me, but that was like the big thing back then. Day quicksand, and I feel like somebody's being pulled down because when you're in quicksand, the more you struggle, the more it sucks you down. I can't remember the art of how you get out. Um, People could pull you out and it could do the same thing. So there's a certain way that you're supposed to ease out of that. And I feel like this person hasn't been able yet to ease out of their problems because they're still trying to be strategic. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody is it's like their problems are glued to them like leeches, like how leeches suction. It's like that kind of energy. They I feel like this person is taking a leap of faith or wants to take a leap of faith. Oh, got it. Spirit said this person wanted to take a leap of faith, but then they clung to the past. That's what happened. So in the past, because this is the past energy, they clung to a past situation. They didn't let the past go. When they could have freed themselves or they had the opportunity to free themselves, they didn't take it. So now that's why they're showing that with beyond illusion, which is judgment, and courage in reverse, they lack the courage needed to take that leap of faith, um, or to go for that second chance. So now we have the queen going with the flow, which is the opposite of that energy. So I'm getting that that's somebody else, who's in a more of a peaceful state, more of a oh, what's the word? They are, mm, I want to say happy, but happy is not the word. They're in a surrender. They're in an acceptance. It's kind of like it is what it is kind of energy. Not really bucking up against anything. Just at peace, at peace, at peace, at peace. Like that peace is unmatched and unquestioned right now. They're absorbing all the water. They're living in their element. You know what I mean? Their emotions are balanced, especially with going with the flow. They're not suffering. And then you have what's this? Four of Swords. Somebody postponing. So somebody is like, I get a big stagnant in life, meaning they something about them not doing what everybody else is doing. They watching others vicariously. Those others are enjoying themselves in their lives, and I don't know, maybe they're watching people graduate or share other milestones like get married. There's something about peering into other people's lives. And the Eight of Wands is about travel, so it's about movement. It's quick movement too. But this person, I feel like they are watching other people travel, other people have major life events, and they don't feel like their life is very interesting or as colorful as those that they watch. It could be, I mean, they have color, but they let it drain from them. And it could be because they let that Five of Pentacles energy, I'm sorry, Five of Pentacles. So somebody's sucking them dry money. But Five of Cups energy suck their emotions out, drain them of fun, drain them of their experiences. They're letting somebody block them with the guilt and the silence. Now they want to relieve that burden because the burden it's a lot of pressure. It's pulling them down. The weight of it all is stressing this person. Hmm. Yep, what you resist persists. You're exactly right. Whew. So yeah, somebody's resisting change. They're resisting growth. They feel guilty about it though. I heard they're losing hope, but they want it. Wow, interestingly enough, the shaman and the seer comes out. Oh wait, no, hold on. Ignite your passions. This is what they should have done was take action, take steps to manifest their desires, their passions. Then we got the seer, see beyond the current situations. It's given high priestess vibes. And then you got the shaman, trust the higher forces. It's given these are not numbered. So it's given hierophant energy, right? So this person, your person or you could be the seer and they may be the shaman. They are on the mission to heal. A shaman is a healer. And I think I named this in this reading appropriately. A shaman is about that healing. And the two of you may have been brought together by the universe because unseen forces for y'all to start connecting and healing other people. And that's part of this person's passion and desires. Tell me more, Spirit. Snake, yeah, they shed no skin. That's the challenge. That's the challenge and the lesson. How do I let this old stuff go? How do I release the patterns that have been holding them back? How do they do that? They want to know, how do I shed the skin? You just simply do it. You just let them go. You walk away. You accept things. You build something up. You got to cut cords. More spirit. You got to change your persona, how you present to the world. Are you kind? Are you nice? Are you respectful? Do you remember people? Do you consider people, right? Changing your behavior. Tell me more, spirit. The moon, take notes of intuitive messages. And we got the seer here holding a crystal bar that looks like a moon. So it's like somebody is trusting their gut more, but I don't know, they get crossed up a little bit between their emotions and their intuition and then logic. Bottom of the deck. Trust and thrive. Yeah, so Spirit is saying, listen, whoever this is, you got to take a leap of faith. You're going to have to trust the universe to do what the universe commands you to do within your power. And then trust that everything will be well. Um, you will thrive. Like, you're not going to fail. Spirit's not going to let you down. I saw another video today, a snippet of this video. It was a longer video where this homeless, well, this guy was homeless but living in a trailer he's not supposed to be in because something about the guy's boss didn't know or something, I don't know. But he had a 2-year-old child. The mother left and left this man's finances in shambles. He turned down $30,000. Somebody handed him a pineapple and had $30,000 on taped on it, and they showed him the money and gave him the money, and he turned it back because he said, "I might have been thriving, I might not have had a lot." He had $6 to his name, but me and my child going to survive because he trusts and he believed. the person asking, do you believe in God or higher being of any kind, you know? And he said, yeah, I fuss out God every now and then, but I do believe God's going to take care of me. And he gave the man $30,000 back. You know how fast I would have snatched that up? Not even about integrity, y'all. That's my blessing. Like, I'm going to take it. If he said take the money, who am I to argue? I'm going to take the money. This man gave that money up saying, I got a couple things lined up. I'm going to be all right. I was so surprised. He ain't no sitter, so I understand that at all. But he said he going to make it. He's trusting and thriving. He's going to do well. Yeah, trust is not easy. And trust is even harder when somebody breaks it. Because anything that resembles what is broken causes some type of discord in your body. You know what I mean? In your mind. You start to feel a way because this is looking quite like what happened before. And some people jump the gun, whatever. But trust is so fragile. It's like a raw egg. You break it, you cannot repair that egg anymore. You can't. You can create something and put the yolk in it, but it'll never be that. It will never be the same. I can't breathe up here. Oh, what the? I think I'm gonna have to open these windows or something, or get an air purifier in here. I don't know why I get stuffy, and then I'm fine anywhere else in the house. Crazy. Um. So yeah, collective, your person, whoever this is, I feel like your person is a shaman, you are a seer, or vice versa. Flip the roles. That makes sense. And they really need to trust the universe. They didn't take off like the fool in the past energy, and they need to take action in their life. They have a strong intuition. I don't think this person knows how powerful they are, how their spirit guides work with them, walk with them. So they just need to trust. They got to shed old skin. So whatever they're experiencing now, they got to cut that. They got to cut that. That's the only way their blessings are going to come in is when they really cut that, whatever that is. So take it how it resonates. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Mm, yeah, I'm going to have to call it a night soon because my wrist is like really bothering me. I'm messing around in that yard today. Okay, Spirit, give me more insight to this healing. Yeah, they're running away from chaotic energy, but they lack direction. That's probably why this is giving um Knight of Fire energy with the passion. But you know the Chariot in reverse is chaos and conflict, right? Simply put, um, mm, I just heard a lot that I don't know. I don't think I want to share that. Tell me more, Spirit. Somebody's in chaos and conflict, or at least they were in the past energy. Yeah, their intuition is telling them to drop a burden. There's some type of burden, a heavy load in their life. Is part of them shedding that skin. The responsibility where they are is far greater than they can manage. It could be a combination that makes it heavy. So if they can manage financially, they can't manage. They can't manage emotionally. Um, they can't manage. Um, so a spirit said they can't even manage a conversation. So it's somebody around them they don't want to be around. They can't manage something. They can't balance that up. So they gotta release it a little bit of a time at a time. I feel like this person is going to start dropping different wands until they don't have any left of responsibility, or that they hold the ace of wands and take action accordingly. Tell me more, spirit. Tell me more. Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. As above, so below. And this Queen of Cups is going with the flow and trusting in higher forces. Wow. So somebody, there's one party is learning how to trust, learning where to devote energy and time, learning where they gotta cut cords and drop burdens. Oh, you getting through the door? You're a strong cat, you. Oh, this has been a headache. Five of Swords, a lot of drama. Oh, somebody's trying to figure out how to release this drama. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah, somebody's surrendering. They want forgiveness. I'm telling you, somebody wants forgiveness. They don't want to fight. They don't even want to have a boundary anymore. This person is like, you know what? Can we all just get along? Can we all just get along? Bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody's in a state of confusion. They need to trust in spirit. They need to trust in the universe. But spirit said they also need to pick something, the direction that they want to go in their life. And they're a little confused, maybe because they have multiple talents or multiple things that they think they are able to do. Somebody needs to pick something and focus on it. That's what I'm getting. Pick something and go with that. Sorry, I had to take a swig. Water is my best friend, you know what I'm saying? So tell me more about Page of Pentacles. Why are they so confused and not showing where they want to be or what they want? So there's pride and ego issues here. This person wants to make somebody proud, but they're lacking the attention that they want or they desire. They don't know what will bring that. They don't know what will turn that around, but it's something that they want to be recognized for. It's something that they want to prove. And they're a little confused as to how to get that approval. That's what I'm hearing. That one card, yeah. The devil is, oh. This person is, okay. All right. So whoever this is, y'all, they're coming out of the devil energy, even in the past, right? But it's almost like the devil had them so confused and chaotic energy for so long. It's almost like a brand new baby. They don't know what to do with themselves. They don't have direction. They don't know what's the next step they should take. They don't know. It's like they have this energy pent up inside them and they want to do something with it, but what? Now that I'm not faced with that devil energy anymore, because the devil's in reverse. Now that I'm not facing these addictions, what's my next step? What should I do? And I feel like there's a certain level of confusion with that. And this person is not getting, I don't know, maybe recognized. It's almost like somebody going to AA or getting treatment or something like that, right? And when they come out and there's no applause, it's more like, now what? And this person's like, oh, I don't know, I just got over the addiction. I think that's praiseworthy. And other people that are in the world that weren't in this rehab with this person, it's like, okay, but what next? What are you going to do with yourself now that you're clear and your mind is clear? What do you see yourself next? And this person doesn't have a clue. They're confused. And they want guidance, they want attention, and they want victory, but they don't have it right now. This person is trying to put down the pipe, so to speak. We used to say back in the day. They're putting down the blunt one blunt at a time. They're putting down the vape. They're putting down the cigarettes. They're putting down the alcohol. That's one burden at a time. They're putting down the in and out relationships. They're putting down the porn. They're putting down um toxic relationships. They're putting it down, meaning they're trying to let that stuff go and release themselves from the bondage. They're trying to heal. They are. Somebody is really trying to get away from clinging to the past, then the things that grabbed them and kept them stuck. They're trying to, but at the same time, somehow in some way, they feel guilty for choosing themselves. That's what this is. Wow. This person feels guilty for having boundaries and choosing themselves. So they still people please where they are. They still people please when they should just let that go, but they don't know how. Oh, okay, so they're letting go of three third party situations. They're trying. What I'm getting is somebody's trying to figure out what direction they want to go. It's kind of like they're getting away from the addictions, the trauma, the drama, the things that they held on to in the past, whatever that is, whether it's things or people, places, and things, whatever that is, all those nouns they're trying to get away from, right? But they feel guilty for it. It could be others making them feel guilty because the three of cups in reverse just showed up. Now, if you have a vice, right? Like alcohol or drugs or whatever, the people you spent the most time with that haven't decided to let that go are not going to be happy with the fact that you want to heal. That's why the three of cups is in reverse. That third party is not really like on that kind of level. Now, if this is somebody coming toward somebody else, but not really knowing how, it's more about, well, how do I get rid of these people that enable me to do things that I don't need to do, that kind of encourage me to do bad behavior, or I should say behavior I don't want to do, right? Or I no longer want to do, but they're still in that environment because this is present energy. So the three of cups energy, whoever they are not happy with this person wanting to have growth and wanting to put aside those low vibrational things that was holding them back and keeping them stuck. In the meantime, this person is outgrowing these people, but still doesn't know what direction they should take or how they should get away from them. And so it's a mess. Yeah, so this Queen of Cups, similar to the last reading, is there Nine of Cups? Is there wish fulfillment? But wish fulfillment or not, Nine of Cups is known as a lazy energy. It's known as energy of lack of effort, right? Even in upright. So they gotta take action. But what I'm hearing is that they gotta follow their gut. They're gonna have to follow their gut. Like they gotta take action. They gotta take the steps. They gotta follow their gut some more. Yeah, this is now see, this is similar energy because now we have the world in reverse again. hmm I don't think this person has relieved themselves of the burden of others, especially with the 3 cups here. I feel like this person feels guilty because they know they got to leave somebody behind or some people behind. They know that their growth comes with a cost. It comes with a sacrifice. It's kind of like a black sheep, maybe severing ties with the blood relatives and their family because those black sheeps were, I mean, the black sheep, the other family members would be pulling them back or keeping them stunted and not allowing them to grow because they will always create an environment where this person stays low vibrational. It's like, come on, smoke with me. It's come on, drink with me. It's me. It's me. Don't insult me. Drink with me. You know what I'm saying? Because 3 cups in reverse is a very indulgent card to me. It's like everybody getting turned up. And they like, what you mean you not turning up? Boy, girl, you better hit this blunt. You better take this drink. You know what I'm saying? This is your uncle. You better drink with me. This is your auntie. This is what we do. This is our family tradition. And this person like, I want to be sober. I don't want to do that no more. And they looking at him or her with 6 heads like, what you mean? Fuck you mean? You don't want to drink with me? What's wrong with you? You too good? Giving this person guilt trips because they want to better themselves and the rest of them, their family members don't. So this person is having a hard time surrendering, releasing the control of that connection due to them wanting to better themselves. So they in hermit mode. They don't go to the family feast no more. You know why? Because they already know what them people going to turn up and do, and they're trying to avoid going there and being a party to that. Whether they're being a bystander or participant, they're trying to avoid that with the 9. Sorry, what the 9, which is a hermit, the hermit card. And judgment. Yeah, they want another chance somewhere else. They want another opportunity somewhere. They want out of this. Like a phoenix rising from the sun. It's toxic where they are. And this person is doing everything in their power to come out of that nonsense, but they need some therapy. They need some mentorship. They need some boosting. They need encouragement. They might need to go to AA meetings if they haven't done it. They need some sort of encouragement so that these people in their lives don't allow them or create a guilt environment. They need a guilt-free environment. But this person is up in their feelings. They up in their feelings. They want a second chance. They want somebody to pay attention to them. They want somebody to see that they need this second chance. They want somebody to recognize them. But it don't work like that. Like I feel like they broke trust, so they gotta rebuild it. And they also gotta understand and accept that it will never be the same based on how they broke the trust. Tell me more about judgment, spirit. Oh, it's a King of Wands. This person is determined to have a fresh start and a new beginning. Determined. Because the King of Wands is known as a determined energy. They're known for their stubbornness. They're known for their loyalty. You know what I mean? That's something they're known for. They're known for the intensity and the passion and the desire that they have. This is somebody with smoky, smoldering eyes and a good physique. You know, they are very attractive, um, maybe in the face and in the body. Charming individual, very, very masculine too, not feminine in any way, very, very masculine. But there's unfinished business with you and your person. And They're having a massive ego death. They're getting humbled right now, I'm hearing. Yeah, they're getting humbled. Like, spirit is like, I don't know what they're getting pummeled with, but they're getting hit with a lot. And spirit is like, yeah. It could be the fact that they want to change and everybody wants to hold them back. I don't know. But they're getting pummeled. And they just want to be in hermit mode. They don't want to be front and center. I mean, let me take that back. They do, but they can't. Not yet. So, I don't know. It's a lot of unfinished business here. I'm going to leave it at that, though. You could discern what you think is for you. Good night. Kay's Garden. I'm not sure I'd say forgot, but definitely learned from it. What you mean? I don't know what I said that triggered you to say that, though. Tell me more. Oh, okay. Hmm, got it. Well, again, take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, you know what I'm saying? Don't take it. But this King of Wands does wants another. They want another chance. Um, they want a lot of attention. They're not getting. Oh, you get ready to start over. Got you. Um, they're in hermit mode. They feel guilty for getting ready. I feel like they feel guilty for getting ready to leave somebody behind. They're not there yet, meaning they haven't left. But I feel like the fact that they gotta leave it behind is really kind of putting a little damper on things. But you know, when you're a black sheep, and I feel like this is a black sheep type reading, um, it gets very lonely even amongst the people because you no longer resonate with them. You're not a part of the tribe the way you used to be when you start to think different. So you start to feel more isolated because you can't just call them. Y'all not on the same frequency. You start to realize things like, oh, I can't ask them about X, Y, and Z because they don't really know. And we might have been making up some stuff and had taboos in our head about what we thought because neither one of us knew. Now I want to ask an expert. I don't want to call that person. Damn, I missed that person because they were familiar. You know what I mean? So there's some loneliness that goes on with choosing yourself and just releasing people at places and things that just don't, it's not working no more. You were starting over 30 years in this relationship and he's breadcrumbing me. I just realized he's cheating and I don't know. Oh, three beautiful kids. Yeah, vibing with the right tribe is key because vibing with the right tribe will help you heal one and you know it'll help you heal but it also will enlighten you like you can bounce something off of somebody and they will get it. You know what I'm saying? That person will likely give you insight that you can use. So like Kay, what you were just saying, um the right people around you could help you unpack your situation. If anything, you know, you might want to do some counseling in your relationship, with a certified counselor that you vet out really well, make sure that they'll know what they're talking about, and, find ways to protect yourself because you're going to have to make some decisions. 30 years is not a drop in the bucket. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's an investment in time and your situations, and sometimes finances are involved. It's a lot. Yeah. Well, it might have you in that hermit mode in your relationship, which means you going within to find some answers. And I hope that, your support shows up. hmm The healthiest thing, though, is if you remain in a relationship that you're unhappy with, just know that your children are picking up on that and likely to repeat that. But it might be worse for the children, meaning the things that they um, accept tend to be worse than what you would have accepted. So you try to talk them out of it, but realistically, they are copying you. So you got to be careful with that too, how that impacts the kids. If you can go to counseling and things change, God bless you. If you can't go to counseling and you change, God bless you. You know what I mean? But you do not want your children to follow in your footsteps, because you be wondering, like, why would you choose somebody like that? Because they watch what you chose. They do. It's so bad though. It can get really frustrating because they need you to be a strong and healthy parent, and you try to be when you try to hold relationships together, but that's not always the healthiest option for a family. Sometimes you need to separate. And the child needs to see your self worth. They need to see you stand up for yourself so they can model that and know how to stand up for themselves. She need to be. I mean, maybe she's standing up for you. Yeah, unfortunately, it taints them. It will taint their relationships. It will skew how they see relationships. Um, yeah, maybe some family counseling will help. Let them know the reason why you made the choices you made. You know, but 26 and 18. Yeesh. Mm-mm-mm. Aw. Yeah, well, the family, y'all could heal together. Something y'all got to work on. Something you got to work on as a family together. But take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. If you want a personal reading, you can find me at clarityempress@gmail.com. The information to contact me if you want a reading is in the description box below. If you haven't decided to follow the channel, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure you ring the bell so you know anytime I go on. I do mini readings, mini donation readings on Thursdays at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will be posting some more videos starting tomorrow. But I appreciate you coming. I appreciate your chat. Chats keep me interacting, especially in my night owl readings. I appreciate all of that. Thank you for coming to the channel. I'm going to end the live at this point in time. And like I said, if you need to contact me, the information will be below. Peace and soul. Wait a minute. Sometimes it takes one person in the system healing to catalyze healing of the entire. Yes, it just depends on the willingness of the others involved. Let me tell y'all something real quick before we leave. So I read somewhere that if, like, a sister group, like it's a bunch of women and their friends, like 10 friends, if one of them gets divorced, the likelihood of the the others getting divorced is very high because someone took the leap of faith and decided to divorce. So my family was part of a homeschool group, mainly me taking the kids to the homeschool group. And one year I just decided I was done. I was like, it was a little too Eurocentric for my kids, and I was like seeking other avenues for them at that point in time. But we had been together with them for many moves, you know what I'm saying? So I exited the group and we went a different direction. And I want to say a year or so after, divorces ran rampant through that entire group. Like one decided to get divorced, and the rest of them started doing it too, and it was amazing. In a good way, I didn't know a lot about their relationships, so that I wasn't intimate friends with most of them. One lady I brought in the group was the one that shared a lot with me. I was just really surprised. I mean, happy for them in a way that some of the situations that were happening were very toxic and unhealthy, especially for their kids. And I saw it come through those children. I saw like I taught a class, and this kid was like a different person with me, and then with the next teacher, he was back to off the chain. But I saw some dynamics between the sister always being sickly, and then the boy just being wild and unkempt. And it turns out that the father was very abusive to the boy. And I don't know what he did to the girl, but that's what kept her sick all the time. She was a teenager and she was always sick. I had a client at a pop up shop, and she had twin girls. I think she had a son. I think she had a total of 4 or 5 kids. I don't know, but she stayed in the marriage for the sake of the children until they were adults. And now one of the twins is like her ride or die, and the other twin is just off the chain. Don't take any responsibility for her life, just all over the place. They can't get a grip on her. And it came out, when I did a reading for her that had a lot to do with how she chose to live in her marriage. And then like, I don't know, it kind of leaked on her, but it impacts everybody different. And Spirit told her basically at this point, you're going to have to pray for them and I let them and just allow them to find their way. You can't do it for them. You can't force it on them. You're just going to have to let them find their way. Point blank, you know. So anyway, that's y'all reading, y'all. I thank y'all for coming. Y'all have a good rest of your evening. I am bidding you adieu. Peace and so okay, y'all.